I don't like that.
Bro, that's worse than a goddamn Volkswagen. Talk about tractor sound.
All right, well,
It might not sound the best, but
it sounds like shit.
I-
All right, so today we're gonna be talking about how we thought the GR. So the new Crosstrek is out, the 2022 Crosstrek. It's called the Impreza STI.
no, it's not even an Impreza STI. It's just a STI.
Oh, they got rid of Impreza.
It's just a sexually transmitted infection.
No, you're the Subaru guy, not me.
Not me.
How many have you owned?
2.
How many have I owned?
0.
Yeah, you're the Subaru guy.
Makes sense.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about how the new WRX/STI looks like a Crosstrek, and how the Toyota Yaris is not what we thought it was going to be.
But they're comparable, kinda.
Are they?
I think so.
It's still comparable. Still all-wheel drive, right? Still
All-wheel
comparable in
drive.
horsepower.
Somewhat.
Still, well, they're not both 4 cylinders, as we just found out. We're a little slow to that. And they're both Japanese.
Good enough.
All right, that's pretty close. Let's start there, right?
Good enough. Both
they're-
are gonna have a huge aftermarket too. I mean,
Yeah. So they're both coming in 2022. The Yaris and the Corolla hatch
Yep.
both have the 1.6 liter turbo, 3-cylinder, and they're both obviously hatchbacks. While the WRX and STI are
the sedan 4-door
Crosstrek.
Crosstrek. Yes.
Yes. I don't know about you, but I still think that they should bring back the hatchback in the WRX and STI.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks so much better.
That was like the golden era of Subaru, the 2008 to 2014 hatch.
If you're gonna make it look like a Crosstrek too, at least with like a hatchback, you can kind of sometimes get away with it.
No.
But the Forester looked okay.
All I'm getting from that is shrunken down, smashed Crosstrek, and like Honda Civic.
Look at that wheel gap too.
Comes
Like
lifted.
even for
Comes
stock-
lifted.
I mean, I get it's supposed
Trail
to be
ready.
well, it is supposed to be like a rally car platform, I guess. But even no, how many STIs do you see with a rally car setup? How many do you see? on bags?
Very few. Very
I see
few.
all of them on bags slammed and just
They're either dragging on concrete
stock.
or stock with plastic tipped wheels. But
Were you that guy?
I was that guy once.
You plastic it?
Big plastic tip guy.
Don't be like this guy. Just use paint. Use paint.
Everyone's a teenager once in their life.
So horsepower wise, we're looking at like around 310 for the STI.
What's the
model.
torque?
The torque 314.
No, 300.
300? Oh yeah, 300. Yeah, 300. That's not bad. That'll put you in your seat, right?
For about 5 seconds, and the motor's gonna pop. But
Then you'll see a cloud of smoke behind you. You'll be like,
huh?
oh no. And then the Toyota GR hatch is supposed to be around 276, 256. We've seen a couple different numbers. So Subaru, more power. It's gonna have the 40 to 60
All-wheel drive.
yeah, ratio, which will be kind of nice if you want to do some slides, some skids.
Bro, my water just splashed in my eye. I swear.
You're the type of dude that drives a Crosstrek or an STI, same story. But yeah, what do you think? I mean,
I hate it.
I hate both now.
I personally hate it.
I was excited for the Corolla hatch because they just had the Super come out. The Super has the B58. And they had the 4-cylinder C58. Or, my bad, C48. I thought the C48 was going to be in the Corolla hatch. But it's not.
No, it's not. It's not going to be the 2-liter turbo. It's going to be a 1.6,
3-cylinder.
3-cylinder.
Yeah, that sounds like a tractor.
It does sound like a tractor. We pulled up an exhaust clip, and it is awful.
It is the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's worse than a Volkswagen, for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. The Volkswagen. Well, I kind of like the Volkswagen.
No,
though.
any Volkswagen 2-liter sounds just like a straight old tractor.
Okay, but what about an Audi 2-liter? It's the same thing, and you like those.
It's biased. I just like the Audis a little better.
Well, with the disappointment of both these cars, that means nobody will be buying any of them. Right?
I'd rather buy the Corolla. I think it's something new, something fresh.
And the Corollas actually look really good too. Like the SEs,
They do. They look nice.
The SEs, like for the aftermarket, you can do some cool shit to them. I kind of like them. The
Everything just looks rat nasty in there too.
yeah, this is we're looking at the engine bay of the STI, and it just looks like it would not be fun to do.
Looks
anything
confusing in there.
Yeah. Is this the oil filter? Like I can't even tell what half of this shit goes to. That's so
I don't know.
think
But
you're
I
right.
just can't. Especially with that orange. Literally, all I remember is that orange Crosstrek. Pull up a picture of orange Crosstrek. It looks exactly the same. Then, like, cross-reference the two photos.
Oh my god!
It literally is the same
It
car.
looks, yeah,
Here,
they
wait.
just took off the roof rails.
That's all they did. They squatted it down.
I don't even think they did that. They got matching wheel gap. Look at that.
Well, I told you, it comes trail ready, my guy. It's
God, it looks so bad. All right, well, in better news,
you see that picture right after looking at the Crosstrek. It's the same thing, I swear.
they just added a hood scoop. Literally,
It's a
They
nice
took off the-
scoop.
But, yeah, it's a good scoop for all the smoke to come off when the engine blows up.
Facts.
Well, and even more sad news is the end of an era with the Dodge Hellcat coming to an end. And government regulations are forcing Dodge to get rid of their Hellcat platform, which really sucks.
That does suck, man. I feel like Dodge was one of the few companies actually keeping the car industry, like, pure, I guess.
With like the whole V8 muscle.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of kills any hope for a future Viper as well with another V10.
Unless they do, like, some, like, 6-cylinder hybrid thing.
You know they would too, though.
Yeah.
And that it's just not Dodge. I don't know if you guys are Dodge fans or not, but Dodge to me, growing up, you know, being like an old like musclehead,
In your face.
yeah, in your face, loud V8, just burnout machines, which is exactly what the Hellcat and Demon were good for. Burnouts and nothing else. And now that's going to be gone. I mean, granted, if they go to a electric platform, which has been rumored, they're going to be great burnout vehicles still. They're going to make all the torque. They're still going to make decent horsepower. And it's all going to be instantaneous.
They're
so
not
it's
going to
just
go vroom.
Yeah, but they're not going to make noise. They're not going to make noise. They're not going to be in your face. Like, you watched Grand Tour, right?
Yeah.
Did you see the episode where they did the special in Detroit when they had the RTR, the Hennessy Exorcist, and the Demon?
No.
This claims to be a car guy. Hasn't seen this episode. They do a decibel test where they have all three vehicles in like an old
I bet you
stadium.
the demon takes it.
No, it actually didn't.
No?
No, the Exorcist did.
The Exorcist Camaro?
Yeah,
That's gay.
it made the most noise with James May driving it as well. Makes no sense. The Demon was actually the quietest.
Just imagine a freaking Challenger flying past you and you don't hear the whine.
No, you'll hear our whine. It'll be.
No, it'll just be. It'll sound like a broken printer.
And also, like, say they go all electric, right? Then they're competing with the Taycan and the Tesla.
I don't think they can do it.
No, they can't.
Mm.
The Taycan's better in every way. Like, so, okay, for them to stay Dodge, right? They'd have to stay rear-wheel drive. They won't go all-wheel.
They'd have to keep that plasticky interior.
Yeah, they'd have to suck on the interior. Like, in what ways would they compete? I don't see any way where they would compete. Like, the Charger, maybe, right? Just because people
Four-door.
It's a more of like
It's
a
a
family
practical car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have the all-wheel drive Hellcat Charger now, so, like, you have some people that might be like...
Like maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I see some people lean towards it, but like anybody who buys a Challenger or a Charger, they want the noise, they want the rear wheel drive, they want the shitty interior.
What's that mean for the TRX though?
I would
Does
assume
that mean the
same thing.
TRX is gonna be like the Ford Lightning competitor?
That's a good point. I didn't even
Is,
think about
is that what that means?
It might.
Damn.
Speaking of the Ford Lightning, I know you like the Ford Lightning.
Yeah, I like the Lightning. I think it's cool.
You know what the Ford Lightning's supposed to be?
A supercharged V8.
Yeah, loud,
Small
in your
truck,
face,
yeah.
do good burnouts. You know what it's gonna do? None of those things. It might do good burnouts.
Oh, it's gonna do great burnouts.
Oh, is it all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna do all-wheel drive burnouts?
No.
No.
No. I think it'll be super limited from the factory, but the whole thing, it just looks nice. I don't really
It
like
looks-
that they called it a Lightning, but it makes sense. The
It looks
electric.
lame. Well, I hate the fact that they brought back the Maverick and they made it a front-wheel drive truck. Front-wheel drive, why? What's the point of a front-wheel drive truck? There
You
is no.
can get a 4-wheel drive from that.
I know, but like the base, the standard
It's front-wheel,
It's
yeah.
front-wheel drive. Like why? Who? Anybody buying a truck would not go out of their way to go. Yeah, I want the front-wheel drive one.
Not wrong.
Like, it doesn't make any
You're
sense.
not wrong.
And then also, like, the Maverick used to be a cool sedan, right?
Yeah.
And they made it a shitty truck.
It literally looks like the Explorer with just like the rear trunk hatch cut
Just-
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks bad. It doesn't look good. I get they're like moving away from sedan. Everybody's moving away from sedans. Everybody's moving away from coupes. Everybody's moving over to more like utility vehicles.
Yeah,
and
like
trucks.
the SUV market.
Yeah, because the Germans have the sedan market just they
dominating.
have it all.
Yeah.
They have it all because you can't be better than Audi or BMW
Or Mercedes.
Yeah, you just can't.
No, I agree with that.
It's just sad to see like they bring back all these cool names that like people who like classic cars, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, everybody's like, oh, this is gonna be something awesome, and then it's like front wheel drive truck.
Nah. Or we just don't get any of the cool stuff like a Ford Falcon or like any of the cool like RS 4 Avant.
Yeah.
We just don't get any of the cool stuff here.
No. Why does Australia get the cooler Ford vehicles?
I couldn't tell you.
Australia, like they also have the Barra motor, which is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what we have? An EcoBoost.
We got a 5-liter.
What?
5.0.
Oh, 5. I thought you said, in my head, I heard 5-cylinder. I was like, we're not talking about Audis.
No. We got a 5-liter.
Yeah, but they have that too.
Cool.
But they also have the inline 6 Barra motor, which is just.
I mean, we got the 3.5.
The 3.5's okay, I guess.
It's not bad.
I'm just not a big EcoBoost guy. They sound like tractors.
No. No, they don't. They sound like GTRs, which sounds pretty dumb coming out of a truck, but
yeah. When you hear a GTR drive past and you look over, you just see a kid just
and you see a slapper.
F-150.
You see a slapper pass you and it sounds like an R35.
And you're like, oh, that wasn't at all what I expected.
Absolutely not.
For anybody curious, the Ford Tauruses, the non-turbo 3.5, doesn't sound like a GTR.
No, it sounds like a mail truck.
Yeah. Speaking from experience.
Unfortunately. 9 hours. Trapped in that car.
Yeah. All the carbon monoxide poisoning, by the way. I think that about covers all of our topics for today. Right? You got anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to talk about? No new cross tracks, no new anything.
Well, let me see that GR hatch real quick.
GR hatch?
Let me get a little look-see at it.
I just had it.
You're scrolling through this thing so fast.
There it is. Look at that. I'll insert a picture for you guys to look at and just admire.
Dude, those taillights are sick.
I do like that a lot. No, I'm excited.
No, I think it's going to be a pretty cool platform. Honestly, it's something new, something exciting, you know. You see a 2015 to 2020 WRX, like, a car meet is just filled with those things. I'm borderline sick of it. Like, something new, something refreshing. I mean, the thing looks great.
That's a wagon.
No, it's a hot hatch.
That's a GR Corolla wagon. If that's a thing, I will...
That's not coming here.
No.
Big bet. That's not coming here.
Come here.
We don't get anything cool.
No, we don't get anything I want. Anything I go, oh, I kind of... Oh,
no, it doesn't work like that for us.
RS4, RS3 hatch. None of it.
None of it. Go to that red one right there.
That's an SC. Oh, no, that is a GR. No, that's an SC. They just use a picture of an SC that's modified.
Regardless, that's still a pretty aggressive...
That's what I'm saying. They can look pretty good.
They can look nice.
Yeah. I actually kind of like the underglow, too. I'm not a big underglow guy, but
definitely not a big underglow guy, but...
It looks good on this car.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. No, I'm excited to see what people are doing with these things.
I'm kind of excited to see the potential, like, how much power they can push out compared to the STI and how much more reliable they can be. Because it's a Toyota. You know it's going to be at least somewhat reliable.
It has to be. Just following the brand name,
and
it has to be.
I wonder if they'll do an optioned up version for the C48 motor.
Maybe.
They could. I mean...
I don't see why they wouldn't. They already have it for the 4-cylinder Supra. I don't see why they wouldn't throw it in their new flagship car. I feel like that makes sense to me.
Yeah, with how popular hatches are becoming again, right? Like the Golf R is just taking off. Mostly because of the fact that it's in a
We'll do another video on that, but the new one, it looks sick. Or actually pull it up. I don't care. Pull it up.
I love the way the Golf R
The new Golf R looks sick. And if we can get back into the hatchback era, like that 2008 to 2014 Subaru, I feel like it'll just be super interesting, super fun.
It looks so clean.
It's nice.
I like the front too, like the no grill almost.
It kind of looks EV-ish, but I don't know.
I like it. It looks clean.
It does. It looks nice.
I almost bought a Golf R.
Did you?
I bought my S4.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a 2-door though.
Gross.
I feel like if you get a Golf R, it has to be the 4-door.
Has to be.
Yeah. I like the GTIs too. Honestly, I like hatchbacks.
And I'm excited to see them start coming back. I mean, everything was sedan, then SUV, then everyone got rid of the sedans. And
Maybe
now
Ford will bring back the ST hatch.
they need to bring back the RS hatch. That's what they need to bring back.
They need to bring back a lot of things instead of the Maverick and the Lightning
And the Bronco Sport.
and the Mach-E.
Yeah, no, that's a whole nother topic.
That was the biggest mistake they ever made.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah. We could talk about more electric cars next week and tell
I
you
could
how much
go on
Ford
and on
sucks.
and on about the Mach-E.
You want to do that next week?
We can do that next
Yeah,
week.
well, you guys can look forward to us talking about the Ford Lightning, the Mach-E, and other...
The Hummer, the EV Hummer.
Yeah, we can talk about the EV Hummer next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can also touch on the Taycan. They did like a cool wagon thing with the Taycan. Yeah, don't get it too excited. It's like $100,000.
I heard wagon. My eyes.
Or it's called like a shooting brake or whatever. Some European word. I don't know.
I don't like that. You know what car I'm really, really like sad that like there wasn't a whole lot made? The C7 Aero wagon. Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh my god.
C7 Aero wagon.
Look at this thing.
There's no way that's a real car.
No, it's a performance pack.
Oh, it's a Callaway.
Yeah.
$144,000.
Look at
That thing.
Sexy car. Yeah.
That bad girl's nice.
700 horsepower.
Not too shabby.
It's basically this or it's Z06.
I'm taking that.
Yeah. This is the base Z51 with their
Does that have
supercharger.
back seats?
No.
Oh, it's just for looks?
Yeah. But Aero wagon. It says Aero wagon. It makes more horsepower than the Z06. It's got the Callaway supercharger on it.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, I feel like if you're gonna manipulate the body that much, at least throw like rear seats in. That way you can compete with like the what is it, the super fast?
Yeah.
The 812 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that has rear seats.
You also... Oh, wait. That is a Z06. I'm dumb. Maybe they just upgraded the supercharger? It's been a while. This is like in 2017, 2016. Yeah, 2016. It's been a while.
I mean, it does look cool. It does look cool.
Well, you know what else we could talk about next week then?
Hmm.
The future of the Corvette.
We can definitely touch on that because I feel like that's going to go EV hybrid.
Well, did you hear that they announced that this is going to be the only year of the mid-engine Corvette as well? So the only series. The C8 is going to be the first and last of the mid-engine.
But how long are they stretching out the C8?
I don't know. I watched Jay Leno's Garage.
Yep.
They had the head engineer on there, and he said that this is going to be the first and the last series of the mid-engine Corvette.
That's super unfortunate. I feel like this new platform is really looking good, and I feel like
it's outperforming like all of its like German, Italian, you
Yeah.
know, counterparts. Like it's doing a very good job at what it's supposed to do. I don't know why they wouldn't continue it. Now that might just be them also just like, oh, you know, buy it because we're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
And then it's probably going to do really well. They'll be like, we'll do it again.
probably.
But you know, it could just be all.
Or they'll do like a Dodge. They'll be like, "Oh, here's a demon. Now here's a red-eye demon."
I mean, they kind of already did that with here's a Z51. Here's a Z06.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go
ZR1.
Yeah.
ZR1E.
What's the difference? Bigger wing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, we can touch base on the Corvette. That'll be cool.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. We've got a lot more to come, a lot more discussion to have.
Yeah, we're just
Hopefully-
gonna basically do like brutal. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but
No,
we're just gonna be basically doing just brutally honest car news and things that are going on. We're gonna touch on topics, stuff like that.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, we get better from here.
A little awkward.
Yeah. It's gonna
First video, not bad.
be. No, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Suck my balls.